All right, y'all. So we are back out here talking to the owner who owns the lots. So they look like there's a little work they need to do, and the owners are kind of getting together to discuss. They're getting some electricity put out here. They just put up some new poles for the electric lines and stuff. So right now they're trying to get us some information to get an idea on when it will be all set up, the electricity. They were hoping to have it done this year, but apparently many of the owners that live here, many of the owners that own the lots, they bought the lots as investment, had no intention of building anytime soon. And the guy who owns this land, he's not a developer. He just wasn't set up as a development. He owned the land, decided to sell the lots, and now they're collectively working to get the electricity. So I want to look into some details about what that process entails, how likely it is to happen. Apparently some are running solar, 100% solar. They're off grid, 100%. But yeah, the lot itself is beautiful. It actually starts right here and goes all the way down to the other car, not the first car, but the second car, way down. This is about 40 meters wide by about 40 meters long, approximately, looking at about 35,000 USD. And this is quite spacious. So, looking at it, talking it over some more, pending some research. There's somebody else already starting to build their home. We'll probably come back and talk to him and just kind of figure out what they got going on, how they got their thing set up. And there's a couple of other houses already down here as well. So, but yeah, we liking this. If we can get some good answers, I think we're gonna move on it. Kim actually likes it as well. And so yeah, so we checking some things out, internet, electricity. We want to talk to the guy who owned this area. He's kind of like the project manager, just kind of overseeing everything. So he knows where everything is at in the process. And so we're going to get a chance to talk to him, find out how far along they are in the process and how much longer before they think it will all be completed. The cost to get it done. So apparently, the electric company has an obligation to set up electricity wherever there are people, but you got a lot of lots, but nobody's out here living on it. So the electric company is like, well, hey, we ain't coming out, not enough people. And so apparently you can pay, and at that point they'll come out. So they already paid phase one. And like I said, they came out, they laid the poles out, and it goes further down and loops around as well. So now the second phase, they just got to run the lines, and they're in the process of getting a quote for that. Going to try and spread it up amongst all the owners in the area and go from there. It's so beautiful out here. And like I said, there's a few houses out here. So they're going to go down and contact the people that are currently living here, find out what they're doing to power their house. Like there's some good in everything. So apparently they are 100% off grid, and or that's what they assume. And hey, building a house like this from day one to be off grid, not necessarily a bad thing. So when things pop off and the world comes to an end and everything go down, we'll already be straight. So, I mean, there's a light at the end of every tunnel, you know what I mean? A lot of folks that see the negatives, the positive is, hey, you'll be disaster proof and disaster ready. And so we're anxiously awaiting to hear back from them, hoping in the next day or two. I'll keep y'all posted, but so far, if this checks out, this is where we're going to buy.